Hey guys, it's your boy King Donald, and we're back with another video with what if Deku had time manipulation. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think this one is one of my favorite subjects. I kind of like this concept because this Deku's OP, and I like OP stuff. And I'm gonna be doing maybe outrageous stuff, so I'm just warning you. And you guys, I think maybe by the time I posted this, I might have 100 subscribers. So I wanted to thank you guys for the support I've been having. I really appreciate it, and I just wanted to tell you guys about the current situation everyone's going through. I just wanted to say that do whatever you can to spread the word, and just Pete's sake, just don't be. Everyone is equal and no one is above anyone. And if you see anyone being racist or anything, tell them that they being racist and it's wrong. This thing, it should be stopped. It's 2020 guys, so come on, it shouldn't even be a thing. We should be past this by now. We shouldn't even be considering this, and now we still are. It's nonsense. So I'm gonna get back into the what if. So now it's part 2 of what if Deku had time manipulation. So I'm not even gonna explain, let's just get right into it. So after defeating Bakugo and Ida in the Heroes vs. Villain assignment, Izuku and Uraraka went out, not as friends to the movies. So now back to real time, and All Might comes. No. They were told that they were gonna go to the USJ and they'll go on the bus, and Izuku's just like, okay. And they went on the bus and he sat next to Uraraka, and she started to ask, hey Izuku, how are you so good with that sword? Izuku's just like, I just have a lot of time on my hands, so I might as well just learn. I just learned how to do it, and yeah, I kind of enjoy it. It makes things easier just to end villains. She's like, end villains? What do you mean by that? It's like, no, I don't mean like that. Oh no, these blades are not actually meant for killing. It's just, they'll just knock you out real bad. She's like, thank goodness. One day, do you think you could teach me how to use that sword? He's like, yeah. I mean, we do have the time. I do have the time for it. Yeah. She's like, well, you do. And they laugh. And then finally, and no. Then Izuku asked, hey, I heard that we might have a surprise teacher. We might have your 13. She's like, yeah, 13's my favorite hero. He's like, really? She's like, yeah, I want to be a rescue hero like her. It's like, that makes sense with your quirk, it would be amazing. She's like, yeah. And Izuku's like, you know, you do have a good quirk. She's like, yeah, but why did you just mention that out the blue? He's like, I can make it better for you. She's like, better? What do you mean? He's like, since you know all my thing is about time, so it takes time for your quirk to evolve, but I could speed up that process. So since I can control anything time, I can control your quirk, so I can make it like at its peak or at its lowest. So yeah, so I can make your quirk even better, like into 100 years, where it would be super OP. or make it into something that barely works. She's like, really? Would you do that for me? He's like, yeah. She's like, why? He's like, you're nice. And she's like, stop it. And he's like, here, let me have your hand. She's like, what, my hand? He's like, yeah, don't you want the quirk thing? She's like, oh, okay. And Izuku grabs her hand and he says, and he closes his eyes and he goes, okay, done now. She's like, it's done? So I don't feel any different. It's like, yeah, of course. She asked, so what did you do? He's like, so I speed up your quirk 10 years. I'm joking. Maybe that's, yeah, 10, sure, screw it. 10 years into the future. She's like, 10 years? It's like, yeah. It seems to me that the main thing that improved was, you'll see for yourself. She's like, wait, what is it? And it's like, just you wait. Wow. She's like, oh, why would you tell me? He's like, well, you're quirk now, so you could just find out later. So then, yeah. So I'm sure you guys heard me right. Yes, I made Uraka kind of ahead of the class. Yes. So I made a quirk. So what Izuku done is, yeah, sped her up her quirk. So she had several quirk evolutions. So the one thing she got that I really wanted her to have, it's like she'll be able to touch stuff, but once she makes it float, she's able to control it in the air. So like telekinesis, I think that would be super OP. So like she touches something and she can control it, and she's able to carry more stuff and not getting sick. But she doesn't know that yet. So finally, they arrive at the USJ, and surprisingly, guess who's there? It's 13 and All Might. You guys might be thinking, why is All Might there? Remember Izuku healed him, so he's fine. He's not tired out of stamina, because he has his prime stamina again. He's not gonna be tapped out just because of a few villains. So now he's there and everyone's like, All Might, 13! And then 13 explains, and I was surprised. Oh, I'm surprised you made it here. And All Might's like, ever since young Midoriya healed me, I've been having to teach more. I kind of wish that I didn't have to teach more. Then I was like, you signed up for this. It's like, yeah, I know, I was just joking. So then while they explain, a portal opens, and it was Karigiri and Shigaraki and the Nomu. And All Might's like, villains! And then Shigaraki's like, oh, All Might, we've been expecting you. We came here to kill you. And Almost like, I'd like to see you try. And he's like, it's our 13, get the kids out of here. I got this. And Zuko's like, oh, mate, actually, that's no need for that. He's like, Izuku, stand back. And he's like, no, All Might. And he pauses time and he walks down. He's like, oh, maybe I'll leave the main people for All Might. But it doesn't mean I can't take care of the lowly villains. So then he grabs out his sword and he just slices. It doesn't kill anyone, of course. It just, I don't know, knocks them out. He knocks them out with the sword, knocks everyone out. And then he's like, he looks like Shigaraki and the Nomu. He's like, yeah, I'll let All Might deal with that. It's not my problem. I don't even have my provisional license. And he just walks back up and he unfreezes time and they're like, whoa, what just happened? It's It's like, Izuku, I just told you. Oh my, just chill. It's fine. And he's like, I can't stop that kid. Well, at least I don't have to learn about villains. But then more popped up, and Izuku's like, wait, what? I thought I took care of them. And yeah, they brought more villains this time. That's, yeah. You guys just go with it. It's just plot, okay? So then, All Might's like, I thought you took care of them. He's like, I didn't know there was more. And he's like, oh, just leave it to us, kid. But then Izuku's like, wait, Izawa, I got something for you. He's like, what? And he's like, give me your hand. Izawa's like, this is not the time, Izuku. He's like, I'm gonna do something for you good, okay? Just give me your hand. He's like, fine. And then Izuku does the same thing. He sped up with Quirk evolution, so Izawa's thing is OP. Izawa's like, what did you do? He says. Izuku's like, I sped up your Quirk, so I made it older, so you have more Quirk evolutions. So what I'm guessing is that your ability to stare at someone and disable your Quirk, but now you don't have to stare at them. You can blink. He's like, I can blink? He's like, yes, so if you want to disable a Quirk, you don't have to keep staring at them. And also, if someone's in a if someone's in 1 meter radius of you, the Quirk will automatically be disabled. It's 360. He's like, are you serious? He's like, yep. And he's like, I got an upgrade. And All Might's like, okay, Izawa, let's do it. He's like, right. And Izawa destroys them, and he's surprised that Izuku was not lying. He actually was able. He could blink, and the quirks would still be disabled. And this made it way easier for everyone. So now, All Might was like, it's time for you, you villain. And Kirigiri, no, not. What am I saying, Kirigiri? It's Shigaraki's like, I don't think so. You know what I mean? Get him. And then All Might's like, Detroit smash! But the Nomu absorbs it, but it still hurts him because All Might's still in his prime, and Shigaraki's like, what? And almost like, have you not heard? I'm All Might. You think a lowly villain could defeat me, the symbol of peace? And then I was like, let me disable its Quirk. And All Might's like, no need to. This lowly villain is not even worth it. And he, as he said before, if it take 5 mighty blows to defeat that Nomu in his prime, and now he is in his prime, so he defeats Nomu with 5 punches, and Shigaraki shaking in his boots. He's like, what? All Might's not weakened. He was wrong, master. And he's like, Kirigiri, we gotta leave now. And he's like, right. And All Might's like, not today, villain. But just because of plot, they get away, even though All Might's super fast in his prime. And I was like, damn it! Even in my prime, I can't get him. Damn it! And I was like, it's okay. At least the kids won't hurt. Thanks to you. And surprisingly, Izuku. Izuku wasn't even fazed by this. He's just like, villains, okay. Everyone else kind of felt safe because they would buy Izuku also, so they were kind of fine, and All Might was there, so not much for the USJ attack. It was kind of defeated in minutes. So then they were like, that was easy. Should we get back to training? And they go back to training, and yeah. And then they're still told to stay home for a while, but it was only 1 day. Uraka figured out what her new ability was able to touch something and control it. So then when she got back to school, she's like, "Is it Deku? It's amazing! Your quirk is amazing!" She's like, "Huh, so did you discover it?" She's like, "Yes! Oh my goodness!" So then she's like, "Ida, come here." He's like, "What's the problem?" She's like, "My quirk evolved." He's like, "Oh really? How did it evolve?" She's like, "I'll show you." And she touches the desk and he's like, "It seems to me to be the same." She's like, "Wait." And then she moves her hand and starts to move. He's like, "Oh, that's amazing." She's like, "Yeah, if I touch something, I can control it while it's in the air. I think they have telekinesis." And he's like, "That's magnificent." And she's like, "You think so?" He's like, "Yes." And everyone's surprised and like, "Well, Raka, how did you get so strong?" And she's like, "It was all thanks to Deku. He sped up my quirk for me, and yeah." And everyone started to ask, "Can you do that from here?" And he's like, "No, just get strong by yourself." He's like, "How come you done it for her? Start your business, okay?" Dang it. It's like, "Oh, okay." Bakugo's like, kind of like, have to rely on cheap tricks like that. That's not true strength. All that stuff. And Azawa walks in. This time no bandage, he's completely fine. And he's like, "It seems that no one's shaken up by what happened." That's no surprise since it was still in seconds. Well, you guys, it's not over. You still have another deadly thing to. I don't know exactly what he says, but he says the thing in the anime and everyone gets scared, and he mentions the UA festival. It's like everyone gets excited. Then yeah, this time, yeah, it's different. Uraka's like, "I'm gonna do my best, and since I unlocked this new technique, I'm gonna do even better." And Izuku's like, "Yeah." And yeah, people were still trying to bribe Izuku to make them quirks better, especially what's his name? What, Dinky? What is Karanami? He wants he's trying the best. He's like, "Come on, please, I really need to control my quirk." And Izuku's like, "No." And he's like, "How come you done it for Uraka?" He's like, "Well, she's special, okay? It's different, okay?" He's like, "Wow, cause you like her." He's like, "Shut up." Well, actually, I'm making Izuku sound like Bakugo. What I know. He's like, "No, that's not it. Maybe it is, okay? Just leave me alone and just figure your quirk out yourself, okay? I just barely sped it up for her, okay? Just figure it out." And he's like, "Dang it." So then finally it's time for the sports festival. Yeah, the sports festival. And while they were changing and stretching, while they're stretching and training, yeah, Todoroki walked up to Izuku saying, "I challenge you." And Izuku's like, "Challenge me?" He's like, "I will beat you." It's like, "That's unlikely." He's like, "What do you mean?" It's like, "Well, I can literally just pause time and take my time. You don't have control over time, so I could turn you into a literal baby or literally destroy your quirk or stop your quirk. So I don't think you're gonna beat me." It's like, "You'll see." And Bakugo is like, "Hey, I'm here too, and I'll wage war against both of you." Izuku doesn't really care. It's like, I'm just here to have fun, guys." So then, finally, it's time for the sports festival. And now this time it's time for Izuku to give his speech. He walks up and he has a big smile on his face and says, "To everyone, today you will be shown a great grand of different quirks. You'll be displayed of different power. And today you'll be witnessing the next generation of heroes and determine the best next heroes. Everyone here at UA is trying to strive to be the best hero they can be. And this sport festival is a great way to prove how strong you are. And in time, I know our generation will be great heroes too. Everyone, someone here will be the next All Might, the next number one hero. So, this is my advice, to try your best and try to compete and do better, okay? We're here to represent, and yeah." I don't know, I'm not good at speeches, but just pretend it was a good speech. And everyone starts to cheer, yeah. But then Zuko's like, "Yeah, by the way, I'm gonna win, cause yeah." And it was like, and yeah, cheering, and the general course people are like stuck up. And yeah, as usual and stuff like that. So now it's time for the race. Yes, time for the race. And Izuku's just like, "A race? Well, this is just unfair." So then as the shout go, Izuku's just like, "No need for this." And he just pauses time and he's like, and he just pricks. He's like, "Well, okay." So then he's like, "Let me try a new technique." And then he taps someone. He taps Uraraka, and she's like, "Well, you paused time, didn't you?" He's like, "Yep." And let me try something. And then she's like, "Try what?" And then he slows down Uraraka. She's still moving while time is slow, but just really slow. So that's somewhat a way of her getting advantage. And he does this to Ida too. It's like, at least my friends will be at least ahead. Oh wow. So then he walks and he sees the course and he's like, "Oh, robots. That's cool." Then he just walks past them and he's like, "Oh, dang it. I have to go through these walks." Okay. And he goes on the rope and he's like, "Well, don't fall." And every time he fell, he just rewind time, because he can only rewind and fast forward for 10 minutes. So yeah, 10 minutes ahead and 10 minutes back. So then he'll just rewind and fix himself. And yeah, and he's like, "That one was more risky than I thought." So then after it's kept walking and he's like, "Oh, minefields." And he just kept stepping on them. But then he's like, "Maybe I should try this." And he picked up one out of the ground. And he put one. He took one and he threw it as far as he could, just to leave it explode somewhere. He's like, "That'll do." So then he kept walking. And he went right on the finish, and he's like, "I guess that'll do it." But yeah, meanwhile, Uraraka and Ida are still slow-mo, but they're ahead of everyone. I'm saying by now that they at the robots, but yeah. So then he pauses time, and everyone's like, "Where did Izuku go?" And they just hear all the bombs go off, and then one of them went off right by the 0 point robot. That was the bomb Izuku threw, and it exploded, and everyone's like, "What just happened?" And they just see Izuku cross the finish line. It's like, "What? Izuku Midoriya came in first place," and everyone's surprised, like, "What the heck did this kid do?" And then it's like, "Oh, Izuku Midoriya, Quirk, time manipulation. Wow there, folks. It seems Izuku Midoriya can pause time, rewind time, fast forward time, anything to do with time. He's a real good fun." And then Azal Button is like, "Yes, he actually helped in the USJ attack. He upgraded my quirk." It's like, "What do you mean upgraded?" "He can speed up. He can manipulate your quirk too." It's like, "How is that?" "He can pause your quirk. He can fast forward your quirk, and delete your quirk." By what I mean by that, so when rewind your quirk, I mean to a state where it was useless and not so good, or to a state where it's so powerful and useful. He done that for me to fight against the villains, and it's really useful. He's gonna be a great hero. And Prismite is shocked because he never hears Izawa just dish out compliments like that, so he knows this kid is legit. And everyone starts screaming, "Is he really that powerful? This kid's insane. Maybe too insane." And Bakugo was pissed. He's like, "It's okay." So he gets a rage boost, and he actually gets faster with the explosions, and he ends up actually passing Uraka and Ida. That's how fast he was going, passing Ida even though he's ahead of you. And he gets second place, and he tries to fight Izuku's like, "Deku, you bastard!" But Izuku just like pause, and he pauses Bakugo right in place. He's like, "Here's a new technique I've been developing." Oh wow. So now, yeah, he can pause people, like just one person or one thing. That's great. Instead of just the whole thing. So instead of pausing everyone, he could just pause one person. That's good. And then Bakugo, then what am I saying? Then Todoroki third, then Ida fourth, and Uraka fifth. Yeah, Uraka fifth, and then everyone else. And Uraka's like, "Wow, Izuku, you're really good. You even helped me and Ida out." And he was like, "I didn't need your help, Izuku. Why did you do that?" He's like, "Well, you guys were just my lab rats." Like, "That's not even fair. That's mean." Izuku's like, "That's mean, Deku." He's like, "I'm sorry. I didn't really mean to do it. It's just I wanted to help you out and try something out. Is that so wrong?" It's like, "Oh, fine." And he's like, "Are you mad at me? I'm sorry, Uraka. I didn't mean it." It's just like, And he's like, "Oh, what have I done? Damn it." He's like, "I'll make it up to you. I swear." She's like, "You better." I don't know what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm doing. Well, anyways, time for the cavalry battle. Midnight explains the rules and says, "Okay, now to make it clear, pick your teams." And Izuku has the 10 million points. Everyone stares at him, but he doesn't care. So it's like, it doesn't really matter to me. Not in a cocky, he's just like, doesn't really matter to me. I don't think you guys could even touch me. So anyways. So then Izuku is standing there, and Uraka comes like, "Hey, you want to be on the team?" He's like, "Sure." And then Hatsume comes and says, "Let me join your team." And they're like, Izuku's just like, "Sure." And then he's like, "We just need one person." I actually have one person in mind, and it's Tokoyami. I think that's his name. Yeah. And he's like, yo, Tokoyami, wanna be my team? It's like, sure. And then, yeah, Izuku's just like, you don't really need to do anything. I got everything. And they're like, no, we want to help. Izuku, we know that you could just let us win, but we want to earn this one. And then he's like, actually agrees because she wants to show off for her babies. And Tokoyami's like, she is right. Then Izuku's like, this might be fun. Let's go, guys. And Uraka with the improved quirk, it's able to keep everyone floating for quite a while. And thanks to Mei's invention in the air for so long, and sometimes because of Tokoyami's dark shadow, just a little points, like 65 points or something from people, just for fun. And they kept doing this, and Izuku's like, maybe it is fun this way. And they're like, you see, we can be useful too. He's like, I knew you were useful, Uraka. And she's like, just stop. And he's like, I won't. Cringe. Okay, and yeah, they win the cavalry battle with ease. It was just too easy for them. With Uraka's improved quirk, and then Mei's floating thing, and Tokoyami's dark shadow, it was OP. And Deku, just in case, could just stop time. Or just stop people in time. In one place. It was just, they never stood a chance. So that's what I'm trying to say. So then, Deku's team is in first place, and Todoroki's second, and Bakugo's third, and Shinso's fourth. And Ojiro still he still drops out and all that stuff, warns them about that Shinso guy. And yeah, surprisingly, Izuku is up against them. He's like, that's fine. So then afterwards, Shinso and Deku. Izuku's like, maybe I won't even need my quirk for this. I'm clearly stronger than him. And Shinso knows this, and he's trying to provoke Izuku, saying like, yeah. Even like Izuku, he's more level-headed, so he's not just gonna burst out. But then he says, yeah, even that round-faced girl. Then he's like, what you say? Izuku shouts back, and then he's like, got you. And Izuku's walking back. He's like, what's happening? No, it can't be. Then Izuku's walking back, and everyone's surprised. It seems Izuku Midoriya is walking out the ring. And Izuku, he actually does walk out the ring, and everyone's like, oh, Izuku Midoriya lost. But Izuku's like, dead eye. And then he rewinds time. He rewinds time to the beginning of the match, because the match was only like 1 minute, and he could go back 10 minutes. So yeah. So then it's back to so yeah, but Ojiro, and Izuku is just looking at him, just a death stare, and he gets freaked out. Izuku just walks up to him and punches him right in the face, and pauses him and just throws him out and says, not even worth my time. And then he unfreezes him, but then after that he's like, okay, now it's good again. And then he's like, oh, what the heck? Oh. Izuku's like, you have a good quirk there. He's like, how do you even know what my quirk is? And he's like, well, I nearly stepped out the ring, but I rewind time. He's like, what? It's like, yeah, I rewind time. I was about to step out the ring, but I didn't want to lose. It's like, dang it. And he's like, don't give up. Your quirk's really good. It's just, why didn't you build up your physical attributes? He's like, what? It's like, your quirk is really good. It's just, if you trained your body up, you could have been unstoppable. But you decided to let it get to you and say it's a villain quirk. Some people said mine was a villain quirk, which is stupid, because I know my quirk is good, but not as much as you. But do you get the point? I'm just saying, don't let other people stop you if you see the potential in yourself. And you know you have the potential. It's all about self-confidence. How do you think that blondie airhead of Bakugo is able to cope this far? And Bakugo's like, hey, shut it, Deku! Like, alright. It's because he had confidence in himself. If you don't have confidence, how are you supposed to get anything done? Don't doubt yourself. Just go for it. And he's like, alright, okay. And Izuku says, I'm just giving you advice. So then, yeah, all the other matches go the same, but yeah, Uraka was, yeah, almost, I'm just gonna say, almost was able to beat Bakugo, because when she touched, like when she had all of those, since she kind of telekinesis with them, so she molded them into sharp things, and it kind of caught Bakugo, but he got most of them, and he's kind of bruised, and she's like, damn it. But then he's like, oh, let's get this serious round face. But then she collapsed, and he's like, he won. But he's kind of pissed off that he was even got scraped in that battle. And then Izuku told Uraka, you done really well. You done a lot of damage to Bakugo. And she's like, yeah, but I didn't win. Izuku's like, hey, you done really well. You done really well. You done really far. You made Bakugo mad. A lot. Like, she's like, he's always mad. He's like, no, you made him fight mad. He's just mad all the time, but you made him fight mad. In a fight, that's when you know he's pissing him off. And he's, in a way, kind of means he acknowledges you. So don't take this as a big defeat. Just think of it as something good, because you just go up against a good, you just did go against a formidable enemy, adversary. That's what you're saying? I don't know. Yeah. So then, yeah, everything goes the same. Now it's Izuku versus Todoroki. Todoroki is just like, are you gonna use your time on me? He's like, no, I won't. He's like, why not? I won't accept the victory if you don't use your full power. It's like, why should I if you don't do the same thing? He's like, what do you mean? He's like, you said you're only gonna use your ice set. That's pretty dumb. He's like, what are you saying? You don't know what I've gone through. It's like, I know you told me, but it's your quirk, not that Endeavor guy's quirk. It's like, shut up, just fight me. And Zuko's like, I won't use it unless you use your flame side. He's like, no. And Zuko's just like, don't you get it? It's your quirk, damn it. It's like me having a powerful quirk and not using it. That's kind of disrespecting everyone, saying they're not worth my power, my full extent of my power. So by you only using half your power, you're insulting everyone that's here. And Todoroki's like, and he gets touched by this because he just got talked no jutsu. We only thought Naruto had that, but it seems Deku has that too. And he bursts into flames and he's like, I will be the #1 hero. And he does that freaking OP like fire blast, but then Izuku's like, okay, that's enough. And he pauses his Todoroki's quirk, so he can't use his quirk anymore. He's saying, I can admit you have a real powerful quirk. So with both your ice and fire, you'll be formidable. But against me, it's an ugly matchup. And he just punches Todoroki out. Cause let's be honest, Todoroki, I don't think he's up for a physical fight. He relies on his quirk a lot. And I know there might be like Todoroki stands out there like, no, he could definitely. Come on, he relies on his quirk too much. Let's be honest, guys. And it's an OP quirk. I'm not saying it's not, but like, if it was down to a fist fight, I don't think he's doing much damage like that. Yeah. Okay, so then, yeah, he defeated Todoroki with ease. And Endeavor's like, damn it, Shoto! But he's actually happy at the same time. He's like, damn it, Shoto! Good job! Damn it, how could you lose? But I'm so proud of you using your fire side, you child. And Todoroki's like, old man. And all that stuff. And then finally, it's time for Bakugo versus Midoriya. Midoriya's just like, hey, Kachan, how you doing? Bakugo's like, Deku, I won't let you beat me. He's like, I don't think it's your choice. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. Inevitable. Thanos, inevitable for you to lose. He's like, what you say? Izuku's like, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to be cocky and just set it out flat on the speech, but I knew I was gonna win this thing. He's like, what? He's like, time is everything. You cannot stop time. I could just stop time and killed everyone here if I was a villain, but look, I'm a hero, guys. So I don't think you understand how deadly I am. Because I don't give a damn. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna defeat you. And he just sees Izuku in front of him. It seemed that Izuku teleported, but he actually just paused time and walked right up to him. And Izuku's like, are you sure about that? And Baku's like, damn you! And tries to explode him, but seems to him, he teleported again. And to everyone else, it seems like he's teleporting. Izuku's like, try to hit me. And Bakugo's just like exploding everywhere, trying to hit Izuku. And then Izuku's like, come on, try better. You almost hit me. Oh, you almost there. Just mocking him. Bakugo's like, and then lets out a big explosion. But Izuku's like, Bakugo, I'm sorry. And then he walks up to him. Well, time's frozen, and he punches him. And he's like, let's see how he reacts to that. And he unfreezes and, oh, damn it! And Izuku's like, okay, enough. Pauses. Pauses Bakugo. And he's like, okay, that's enough. And he carries him, and he just puts him outside and says, out the ring, and says, that was a good match, but anyways. And he pauses like, Deku! Damn it! And Izuku won. It's like, I mean, Izuku Midoriya is the winner of the sports festival. Yeah. And then, so then Izuku Midoriya first place, Katsuki Bakugo second place, and Shoto Todoroki in third place. Yeah, Shoto Todoroki in third place. Yes. Shared with Tokoyomi. Sure, yeah. Yeah. And All Might comes down and says, "Hi, young Midoriya. You done great out there. You displayed a great taste of your power. I'm sure you'll become a great hero one day. You'll be able to stop crime everywhere in this world. You would be doing it in no time." And it goes to Bakugo. And it's like, yeah, young Bakugo. You have tremendous talent, but you have too much anger. Anger could be a great fuel for power, but if you don't get the anger controlled, it may consume you, and it may be your greatest downfall. Shoto Todoroki, you shouldn't hold back. This is the sports festival. It's a place where you're supposed to show your power and not hold back. And Tokoyomi, you displayed a great display of your power. You have great versatility, but you need to work on your close combat and that weakness of yours. And overall, you all did good. And yeah, Izuku won the sports festival. And then it was the next day, and Izawa comes walking in and says, "Okay, it's time to see how many offers you got." And no surprise, Mr. Midoriya got the most. with overwhelming numbers. He got 5,500 offers. Yeah, he's that OP. And Todoroki second with 2,000, and Bakugo third with blah. And surprisingly, just bear with me, guys. Fourth place, Uraka with 1,000. Everyone's surprised. They knew those three would get the most, but they were happy for Uraka the most. And Izuku's like, "You done it, Uraka! Wow, I'm so proud of you." It's just like, "Thanks, but you got first place." And he's like, "Don't worry about me. I'm just happy how many offers you got." And everyone's congratulating her, and it's like, but everyone's like, "Oh yeah, but didn't Bakugo come second? Why did Todoroki get more?" And Todoroki's like, "Probably because I'm an old man." He probably bragged everyone into getting them, blah blah blah. And then so it's after class now, and everyone's choosing the agencies they're going to. And Uraka asks Izuku, "So, Midoriya, where are you going?" He's like, "I'm gonna go to All Might's former sidekick's agency, Sir Night-Eye." And he's like, "Oh, wow." And Izuku's like, "Where are you going?" "Oh, I'm gonna go to Gunhead. I'm gonna learn martial arts." And Izuku's like, "I thought you want to be a rescue hero. That's why I gave you. That's why I upgraded your quirk. It'll be very helpful when trying to save people." She's like, "Yeah, eventually, but I do want to learn some close combat." And then Ida's still like, "Manual," because stain and all that stuff. And then and then finally it's time to go to the agencies. And before they go, like, Midoriya's just like, you can talk to me. And yeah, so yeah, Midoriya goes to Sir Night-Eye's place, and he meets Mirio earlier, and Sir Night-Eye actually likes Izuku because they kind of have not similarities, but like they quirks do kind of both have time-related quirks. So Sir Night-Eye likes Izuku and trains Izuku, and yeah, and Sir Night-Eye does know Izuku was the person that healed All Might. That's why he even likes him more, and he knows that Izuku chose not to have one for all. But at first that kind of made him angry, but then he heard his reason and he actually agreed with him, and then they started to bond a lot. And like what Mirio said that Sir Nada actually liked to laugh, so yeah, he laughs a lot with Izuku around. So back in Hoso City, Ida's there trying to stop Stain and all that stuff, but this time no Midoriya the savior, and Ida gets killed. Yep, Ida gets killed, and Stain kills Native, and he gets away. They discover Ida's body the next day. Everyone hears about the news. Izuku is the most affected. He's like, what? House? What? And Night-Eye is like, Izuku, wait! But Izuku just paused time, and usually he just walks, but now he's just sprinting. Even though he doesn't need to, he's sprinting. He's trying to get to Hoso City to go to Hoso City. And he finally arrives, and he sees All Might and Aizawa, and they're like, Izuku, we're about to call you. And it's like, damn it, where's his body? And they see it, and there's a stab wound in it, and he's pale, and Izuku's like, damn it, Ida, I'm gonna kill you. And everyone's like, what? He's already dead. He's like, not on my watch. And he just reminds Ida, and he comes back to life. And Izuku does not hesitate. He punches Ida right in the face and says, you idiot! You died! Did you know that? What's wrong with you? You know that the Stain Killer the Stain Killer is... Damn it, Ida! What's wrong with you? And Ida's just shocked and doesn't know what happened. He's like, wait, I died? He's like, yeah, you're lucky that I have a quirk that can revive people. Don't ever just do something so stupid like that. He's like, I'm sorry. I didn't know. And guys, just for plot, just for plot, I forgot to say, Stain got captured, because let's just say he's sustained. Yo, can't even say it. He got a lot of damage from the fight, even though he didn't before. Let's just say, cause plot, and he got captured by Endeavor. And Izuku's like, you're lucky, Stain was caught. Like, damn it, Ida, you idiot. And Ida's crying for all this. I'm like, I'm sorry, Izuku, I don't know. And then he's like, why didn't you tell me about your brother? He's like, I could have saved him. Like, save him? He's like, where is he? And Izuku storms to his brother's room and just walks in, which wakes Ito's brother. Is like, hey, who are you? And he's like, move, nurse. And he just, and it's like, there, Ito. and he can walk. In general, he could walk. Ito's brother can walk, and Ito starts to cry. It's like, wait, what? And yeah, and he's like, you idiot. You didn't have to go and try to go and kill Stain. You could have just told me that you wanted, you could have just told me, and I could have come here and saved your brother way long so you didn't have to die, and then I had to bring you back. I don't think you understand. If it wasn't for me being here right now, if I didn't know you, you could have been dead for real. Don't you understand this, Ito? And Ito's just crying, and he's like, I'm sorry. And then everyone's just looking, and Ito hugs his brother and all that stuff. And Izuku, and then Ingenium grabs Izuku and hugs him too, and it's like, I wanted to thank you for saving both of us. You're a great hero. And yeah, they crying, and Izuku's like, anytime. Like, first he was acting tough, and then he started to give up. Like, anytime. And yeah, so then Izuku's like, hey, it's like, no, why was I doing that? It's like, Ito, promise me you won't do anything stupid like that ever again. If you want to do something like that, you must always have someone as backup. Don't ever go in there without me, okay? Okay. And he was like, I promise to intend that promise, and I'm severely apologize, and I'm forever in your debt, Midoriya, for saving me and my brother. Whatever. And he walks and he goes back to Nagai's place, and I was like, where have you been, Izuku? He's like, I just saved 2 people. And he's like, what? He's like, you know that kid that died in Hoso? He's like, yeah, he was my friend, so I brought him back to life. It's like, wait, you can bring people back to life? It's like, yep. But it's like, yep. It's like, whoa, you could be a really good hero. It's like, I prefer not to bring people from the dead. I don't even want to see people die in front of me. I know I can bring them back. It's just seeing their pale and white body. It freaks me out. And Izuku kind of starts to tear up and says, I don't want anyone to feel that despair you have when someone you care for die, especially at a young age. Everyone should have a long life. Everyone. And I was like, you truly do have a heart of a hero. I can see why All Might considered you. And yeah, and all the things go the same. All the other things go the same, and they hear about Ida dying, and everyone scolds him. Like everyone, and yeah, and they kind of praise Izuku for saving his life and all that stuff. But Izuku is just like, whatever, he's my friend. I couldn't just let him die. And Baku's like, what an idiot. Getting himself killed. Damn it. Why would you do something like that? Damn it. You always need at least one person remember that. And everyone's surprised that Bakugo, out of all people, was saying this, because he seems to be that guy that only cares about himself. But it seems maybe Kirishima touched a nerve in his heart, and yeah. So then, yeah, everything started to go back to normal, and Uraraka told Izuku about her stuff, and Izuku's like, huh, how about we talk about it over a date? She's like, date? Izuku's like, wait, what? Wait, did I do something wrong? Wait, I thought, okay. And she's like, no, it's just, yeah. And Duke's like, yeah? You would? She's like, yeah, I would. I was actually kind of waiting for you to ask me. He's like, you were? She's like, yeah. And yeah, you get that thing on. So then, yeah, they go on a date and stuff, and yeah, just they skip all that bull stuff, and Uraraka also wanted it, so they are dating now. Because Izuku could have just paused time and they could have gone on infinite dates, and they kind of did over like short periods of time. So then they just made it official, and yeah, now they're dating. So yeah. So now it was time for the finals. And everyone and yeah, Izuku was called to the principal's office by Nezu, and they saw All Might there sitting there with Nezu, and they say, Midoriya, please sit down. And Midoriya's like, why so formal? And it's like, we'd like to talk to you. We forgot to mention this earlier. And it's like, talk about what? We wanted to talk about you and that Quirk thing where you can make it stronger somehow. He's like, yep. What about it? He's like, we'd like you to do that all on your classmates. He's like, but why? He's like, so as you can see, we at UA are trying to speed up the hero thing. But we're not saying we want you to do it now. We want you to do it at the training camp to speed up things, but not a lot, only by a few months, a month or two. It's like, why? It's like, okay, sure. And he said, it's like, what you did to Izawa was amazing. I did not expect that Izawa had such more potential in him. And Izawa walks in, it's like, me either. And he's like, asked, how many years did you skip ahead for my Quirk to be able to be this active? And he's like, Izuku thinks like, I don't remember. It's like, come on kid, remember. It's like, I think it was 25 years. Like 25 years? It would have taken that long? It's like, yeah. It's like, this kid could just speed up everyone's potential tremendously. We need to keep him away from him. And they're like, Izuku's like, by him, you mean all for one, right? And Nezu's like, wait. And almost like, no, he already knows. He's like, okay. It's like, yeah, all my told me about him. I'm not gonna let him touch my quirk at all. I don't want to steal my quirk, because that would be bad for the heroes, and everyone would die. That's how strong my quirk is, so we don't want that to happen. And they're like, yes, most definitely. So then, yeah. And Nezu's like, so, how would you... What, have you done this to yourself? Is this why you've been able to have these extraordinary powers? And Izuku's like, no, I just had these, just from the beginning. And Izuku's like, that's amazing. So you didn't gradually get this power? He's like, nope, I always had these, but I did develop different techniques. That's the only thing I had to earn. He's like, oh, that's good. Well, thank you, Izuku Midoriya, and I guess a good luck on your final exams. He's like, thank you, and he walks off. And so that's where I'm gonna end it for today. This one was longer than the what if Deku had Ultra Instinct Part 2. I don't know, maybe because I like this one more, I don't know, I think so. But they're both good, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one and have a nice day, and see you.